For every time zone around the world, hello and welcome to a new video. Today we are finally going to talk about DSS3 and how my start went there. Because my start was quite interesting. I revealed that I was a content creator and I got literally treated like I was Mr. Beast. Everyone wanted me to test drive their ship and I was partially okay with that, but it was also like, guys, I'm just new here, I need to learn the basics still. Let me also do my own thing in peace. Here I am test driving the Ace class Roro. Here I was offered the Sea Cloud, the huge ass sailing ship, a main grinder from the majority of players and loved by the majority of players, to also getting picked up when I had an accident and people were like, oh, record this, I'll save you, and yeah, it was quite a start, let's say that. Others in the session were getting disgusted by this behavior. They found it overreacting, and literally some comments said, you really act like you have never seen a content creator ever, or your first time meeting one. I also explained that I was a small one, and yeah, I created some sort of fan base at the start and I didn't know how to react, so I said to those comments, well, let's just let it happen and I'll see where it goes. I should have never said that. It was so bad at the start, I really had to take a break for a while so that everyone would forget my name and I could continue on in peace. And now looking back at it and knowing how DSS3 is, because I learned the toxic ways as well, I don't know if I prefer my start or how it is now. And now with everything behind me and multiple therapy sessions and all the work that I've done, I finally became more calm and I'm not that easy to piss off anymore. At least not in this game. Many people tried, but I know when to back off now, and back in the day when I started with this game, I really didn't. So yeah, getting through DSS3 was a bumpy ride left or right. At first I was drawing attention because I announced that I was a content creator. Later on I had those heated arguments. Getting my way through DSS3 was harder than getting through Aeronautica, for example. I was really struggling to get through the ranks of DSS3, and my short temper at the time really didn't help either. Now I can safely say that with all the effort I put into it, I basically got through the game now. I found a Tiki Bar boat. I have multiple game passes. Some are not for sale anymore and some I still need to get, but I'm not interested in all of them. The ones I maybe will buy in the future is custom flags, the extra mobility one, or the RP, extra RP stuff one, but that is also pretty much it. I have all the dealership boats and special boats from Quest and the hidden badge boats. The Sparviro class is missing. However, that one will also soon come because I'm planning to get some merch in order to get the Sparviro class. Overall, I've worked my guts out in order to get all this, and I am so freaking close on getting Elite Sailor badge that I'm now going to push on and actually going to pull that one off as well. I thankfully still have contact with someone who is willing to do those PvP rounds, because that is the only thing that's separating me from Elite Sailor Badge. And I am so happy with all the progress I made with the bumpy start included. Heck, I even nearly nailed a senior dev in my India man against his Black Pearl. And that video can be found here. I'm still upset that the first half didn't go through. I had my old PC back then, which was already hanging by a thread and on the brink of collapse. Now I got my new PC and I don't see any of that shit happening anytime soon from now on. So yeah, once again, bumpy start, but never forget where you started. I promised all these guys when this upload was done that it would take a couple of weeks. Now we are now a year further, because we were eventually 17 items in, so 17 recordings in total. It was a pain sorting through all of these, and the fact that everyone was hanging around me was also not helping. So this project eventually drowned with several other projects that never got further than the drawing board. I also didn't know what to do with what to make from this anymore. I know I highlighted it, some pieces of this, in my most recent TikTok, which I also barely use. But in the end, this is the best I could come up with. More DSS 3 content will happen in the future. It is now time to wrap it up for now. Thank you guys so much for watching for this video. If you like this one, give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notifications to not miss out anything, you know the drill. Check down the socials via the links in the description down below. On my left, you can see 2 videos, and of course on my right, the 2 subscribe buttons for the main channels. I'll see you guys back tomorrow. Bye bye.